Right, hello and welcome back. Today we are in Gatwick Airport, London Gatwick, doing a report for high workload flight to Dublin, expecting 40 mph winds, 40. Flight time should be roughly 1 hour 8 minutes. Takeoff well 7.4 tons. And I've gotten the ATC in advance because the ATC frequency doesn't seem to be working. The ATC is VATSIM, so best be on best behavior. If VATSIM goes wrong, the plan is to fall back to SayIntentions, the good old artificial intelligence. Now with boarding happening and baggage being loaded, might as well set up the plane. There's Lufthansa. Anyway, focus.
That row is a bit further. You're good to go. Hi.
Actually,
Welcome aboard today. Just down the aisle.
FS realistic. I wonder if there's a way to adjust FS realistic. Where is it?
That row is a bit further. You're good to go.
I'm going blind.
Yes, keep going. Straight on ahead. Hi.
We start approved condo 424. Any particular direction you want to face us? Over we can face west. Facing west.
I've just gone for the most downloaded profile. Right, without losing too much daylight, let's request data. There we go. I think it's already linked to my Navigraph. Which is good. As you can tell, the weather in London isn't too good as well. Been a minute since I...
Gatwick, good evening. It's Golf Oscar Papa 11 Mike, DA62 Southern Maintenance.
Since I did a
PMDG
flight.
VFR second.
Takeoff runway is 26 left.
Your start is approved, so I'll call you back once you coordinated with there.
Thanks, that'll be Golf Mike.
Yeah, it's 26 left according to the ATIS. We've got information X-ray. Both from OFP. I think that should load up the plane.
And ground to Nordic 1335, send number 12, request push start.
How do I go back to my flight plan?
1335, ground. Did your PDC come through?
Yes, we did. We also accepted it. Train 1 Mike departure 26 left.
Yep, PURP.
Affirm, Nordic 1335.
Nordic 1335, stand 12,
So I'm meant to have
Start approved,
7.6
12,
tons of fuel. Oops. There we go. Takeoff weight should be 69,559.
Welcome aboard.
22 out of 180 passengers have boarded. Both weather.
Capture ground, easy 428 whiskey at stand 564 is ready for push and start.
Let's see. Get the feeling I'm missing something.
Golf, Oscar.
Ah yes, weight and balance first.
Ready to move, it'll be clearance to the hole.
Load plate from sim
Never
brief.
ready taxi off the bank.
Golf with Mike, taxi out of point Yankee 1, contact tower 124230, goodbye.
Yankee 1, tower 124230, go for Mike, thanks, bye.
69559, so slightly
Other
over.
station calling,
You're welcome.
Easy 428 whiskey at stand 564, ready for push and start.
Easy 428
Happy to help. Please come in.
whiskey, stand 564, push and south through, take south.
Facing south, easy 428 whiskey.
Welcome aboard.
it's a bit strange.
Contact the tower 124230, goodbye.
Waiting balance, let's try that again.
124230.
Welcome aboard, enjoy.
If the flight plan is here, typically it should.
Grass, Condor 4244, ready
Oops.
for start. I mean, not for start, sorry.
That'll be fine.
I'm ready for taxi. I can push you again if you want, but taxi, Condor 4244, taxi holding point Alpha 3, via Papa and Alpha November.
There we go.
Straight on ahead. There may be room further up.
Taxi
Yes,
to holding
right
point
side.
Alpha 3 via Papa, Alpha November.
Right, back to
Condor
waiting balance.
That could
Load plane from Seabrief. Still sims a bit off. 69559, we've got 69785. 04862
You're all set.
I guess it kind of
Almost.
balances.
Welcome, please.
So landing rate, can I adjust the slope?
Quick information X-ray.
Yes, you're in the right place.
Time 1750 Zulu. Runway in use 26 left. Runway condition report. Runway 26 left 555. Transition level flight level 70. Surface wind 29,010 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Showers in the vicinity. Scattered at cumulonimbus 2,000 feet. Temperature +4, dew point +1. QNH 1014. Ground is open. Departing
QNH
aircraft make
1014.
initial contact on frequency 121.805.
Hello there.
Recent moderate showers of rain.
This way.
Acknowledge receipt of information X-ray and advise aircraft type on first contact.
Yes, you're in the right place.
Gatwick information X-ray. Time 1750 Zulu. Runway in use 26
Right,
left. Runway condition report. Runway 26 left 555. Transition level flight
26 is good.
level 70. Surface wind 29,010
The
knots.
fuel looks off.
Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Showers in the
Right,
vicinity.
this is going horribly wrong because now I've got more fuel than I need.
Temperature +4, dew point +1. QNH 1014.
Straight on.
Ground is open. Departing aircraft make initial contact on frequency 121.805. Recent
26 left.
moderate showers of rain. Acknowledge
Report weather.
receipt of information X-ray and advise aircraft type on first contact.
There we go.
Yes, that's correct.
The winds have
Gatwick
increased here.
information X-ray.
Hi there.
Time 1750 Zulu.
Continue forward.
Runway in use 26 left.
Yes.
Runway
correct.
condition report. Runway 26 left 555.
So
Transition
that's
level
fine.
flight level 70. Surface wind 29,010 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more.
Right, straight ahead.
Showers in the vicinity.
Nearly there.
Scattered at cumulonimbus 2,000 feet. Temperature +4, dew point +1. QNH 1014. Ground is open. Departing aircraft make initial contact on frequency 121.805. Recent moderate showers of rain.
Let's see if I
Acknowledge
can
receipt of
mess
information X-ray and
with.
advise aircraft type on first contact.
Please step inside. Almost.
Okay.
Gatwick information
Welcome aboard,
X-ray.
enjoy.
Time 1750 Zulu.
So why this has
Runway
got
in use 26 left.
16? Hold on.
Runway condition report.
Ah, yes, it's
Runway
because
26 left 555. Transition level flight level 70.
Hi, hello.
Surface wind 29,010 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more.
2 more rows.
Showers in the vicinity. Scattered at cumulonimbus 2,000
ground
feet.
121.805.
Temperature +4, dew point +1.
Please continue forward. Seat, aisle seat.
121.805. So it's not like the Zebo mod which allows you
That's the one.
to change
EC2 will Tango, monitor 122, that's fine.
So
Friendly.
ready for taxi. AZ4.
there now.
8 Whiskey, taxi, hold short, very shortly.
Right, what was I going to do? Change the units?
Welcome on board.
13 Romeo Yankee. If you want to send it again,
They had me
just to,
confused there
reset.
for a second. Whoops, that's not what I need.
Yeah, straight ahead.
Turn.
So you need me to reset my system, or you will reset for you?
Negative. If you resend your PDC request.
Hi, come on in.
Alright, I will resend it.
Nordic 133.
Let's see,
124 Nordic 1325. Right. Station morning push again.
You're all set. TC, I'll see.
Clearing has now been completed. You may now fasten your seatbelt.
Stand 36 left push and
Please
start.
monitor the tanka. Det går bra att stanna matsäkerhetsfönster. Tack för ert
Hi
samarbete.
there. Yeah, straight ahead. Welcome aboard today.
113 Romeo Yankee. Your clearance isn't coming through. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. You ready to copy?
Right, simulation, so that's not working. Performance, that's not there. That's a bit strange.
Welcome aboard. Yes, right side.
I think it's meant to be displays.
Spirit 13 Romeo Yankee. Ready to copy?
One more row. There should be space up front. Under the seat is fine.
Kilograms, there we go.
Easy 13 Romeo Yankee ground.
Jobs are good in.
Easy 13 Romeo Yankee, go ahead.
Right, let's go
Yeah, your
back to
clearance isn't
the
coming through. We'll do it the old-fashioned way when you're ready to copy.
FMC. Echo
Yeah,
Golf,
ready to go.
Kilo
Easy
Kilo.
13 Romeo Yankee. Cleared Innsbruck.
Happy to help.
Info
On the
1
right.
Mike. Departure runway 26 left.
Request flight plan.
Yeah.
5476.
That's the last row.
Return to our destination,
brief.
number 1 Mike, departure 26 left and clock 5476.
There may be room
Set
further up.
payload.
Just down the
Easy
aisle.
13 Romeo
Set
Yankee.
for.
Info 1 Mike. Departure.
Oops.
If you remember, 1 Mike,
Correct.
departure.
Easy 13 Romeo
You're
Yankee.
welcome.
Correct. QNH 1014.
Is the flight plan in? Nope, it's not in there yet.
Happy to help.
I'll leave this on progress
That'll be
page.
fine. Straight on ahead.
Easy
Load
4
route.
Whiskey. Thank you. Taxi holding point Alpha 2 via
Fantastic
Lima,
hours, correct.
Alpha and Alpha
There may be
Sierra.
room further up. Left side, just a bit further.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 2 via Lima, Papa and Alpha Sierra for Easy 428 Whiskey.
Well, that is loaded. Let's see if I can get
Just down the aisle.
my course.
Please come in. Hello, right this way.
That'll be 257.
Nearly there, just a few steps. Welcome aboard today.
257.
Seat C, aisle C. Welcome, please.
There we go. Initial.
Spirit 862 on 126, sorry.
One more row.
Speedbird 8621. Am I hold position? Traffic
Yes,
point.
on your
So, announce it's.
One more row.
What's the initial altitude?
Yes, that's fine.
Ground Ryanair 739 requesting push and start.
That'll be fine.
Guessing 4,000 feet. I think Heathrow is like
Ryanair
6,000.
739, hold position number 2 for push.
So I'll set that to 4,000 feet.
Ryanair 739, hold position number 2.
Clearing has now been completed.
Ryanair
You may now
739, just
fasten
confirm
your
hold
seatbelt.
position.
Thank you for cooperation. Please monitor the
Oh,
tanka.
sorry, roger,
Det går bra
hold
att
position,
stanna
Ryanair 739
matsäkerhetsfönster. Tack för ert samarbete.
Spirit 8621, stand 136,
So that's
push and start approved.
done. Let's request performance
On the right.
information.
Yes.
Station calling for taxi, check in.
Spirit 105 Alpha, we are full ready for taxi.
Welcome.
Spirit 105 Alpha, thank you. Taxi holding point Alpha 3, via, disregard actually, yeah. Taxi holding point Alpha 1.
257.
Stand by, they've just swapped the
There
hold,
may
bear
be
with
room
me.
further up.
Spirit 105 Alpha, taxi holding point Alpha 3 via Papa and Alpha November.
Yes,
Exit
right
Golden Blanc, Alpha 3 Papa and Alpha November to 105 Alpha.
Welcome aboard, please.
Yes, we're clear on you and clear with that.
I think boarding is happening as we speak.
Easy 13 Romeo Yankee, stand 12, version started approved, base west.
I can go under the seat.
Right, let's load information.
Welcome.
Cost index 72, transition altitude is 6,000, but
Griffin
according
9
to
3 Echo, Gatwick ground,
ATC,
you able to receive voice?
it's 7,000, so I'll change that.
Hi there. Hi, come on in. Please continue forward.
Going back to the flight plan, how did I do it just now?
Griffin 9
There we
3
go.
Echo, you are
Welcome aboard, enjoy.
clear destination at Norma 1 X-ray departure, runway 26 left.
I'll just say 4 and 3.6 for
Hi, come on in.
reserve. Oops, I can change that.
Should be space nearby.
2428 Whiskey, contact the tower 124230, goodbye.
Okay.
Contact tower on
I know.
124 for AC 428 Whiskey, thank you, bye bye.
I think what was held, I'll put 4.1 here, so it balances out to 7.6.
That fits under the
Okay.
Griffin 3,
activate.
Echo, discuss, thank you. All correct, and report ready, QNH 1014.
Just past the galley, correct.
What's the trim? Takeoff trim is 25. Ah yes, departure 26 left.
Straight on ahead.
8621, request.
That'll be fine.
Novo 1
That's
X-ray.
Spirit 8621, ground.
A bit further.
Yes, please, if able, can you push into Romeo, please, to push clear of stand 136?
Let's see. Arrival runway 28 left. ILS.
Another aircraft off.
Yes, right side.
Ryanair 739er, when the aircraft behind you is clear, stand at 135, push and start as approved, base west.
Right.
When the aircraft is clear, please
Lap
don't
mode.
face west, right, that's actually
Hi, come on in. Should be space nearby.
Right, let's see where we are with
You may now fasten your seatbelt.
boarding.
Thank you for cooperation.
Okay, still got a little bit to go.
Should be space nearby.
813 Romeo Yankee,
Go under the seat.
Roger, thank you. Taxi, holding point, Mike 1.
Nearly there. Look at these steps.
Ground Ryanair 739, did you say tail west or face west?
Let's
Face
see.
west, please.
Seat A, window side.
Face west, Ryanair 739.
Hi there.
Right.
5 Alpha, contact the tower 124230, goodbye.
Tower 124.230, thank you, CR 105 Alpha.
148 is the V2 speed.
Welcome aboard today. Please step inside. Just down the aisle.
Ready 61 is as far as back.
Right, let's get APU on.
Station calling, read you 3, say again.
Further up.
Ready 61, are we far enough back?
Just past the galley.
Spirit 61, if you could go ever so slightly further back, just so you can taxi to that on your right there.
Yeah, no worries, be ready.
Hi, welcome.
Hydraulic pumps.
Yeah, you will be taxiing to the right and come back.
Window heat, trim air.
Roger that, on the back.
Put that back on.
Easy 13 Romeo Yankee, contact the tower 124230.
Nearly there. Stop these steps. Should be space nearby. Hello, welcome.
Gatwick ground with go 84 kilo, stand by, request cushion stop.
I would go 84
right side.
kilo, Gatwick ground, thank
Hi,
you.
welcome.
Emergency lights are armed. Actually, let's just get all our
Cushion stop through base, east stand 18, with
Prop
go
pumps
84
on.
kilo.
Just down the aisle. That works perfectly.
What's my flight level on this flight? 320.
Hello, welcome. That'll be fine.
Ryanair 739, you are able to start your push now, face west.
Hello?
Roger, face west, Ryanair 739.
Hello there, welcome.
Right, I'm like 20 minutes behind schedule.
Gatwick ground, easy 8185, time Airbus A320, with information expo stand 567, requesting IBAR clearance to Corfu.
Easy 8185, Gatwick ground, I have no clearance for you, yeah, jury file.
Sure thing, easy 8185.
Is boarding complete? Nope, not yet.
Boarding has now been completed. You may now fasten your seatbelt. Thank you for cooperation. Please monitor the tank gas. Det går bra att stanna fast i fältet. Tack för
Yes, you're in
samarbetet.
the right place. Just ahead on the left.
Easy 8185, you should have received that.
You'll be there, just a few steps.
Easy 8185, I have indeed. You are cleared at Corfu, info 1 Mike departure, squawk 7657, runway 26, left in use.
Hello, welcome.
Right, let me get the audio up so
Cleared
I
to
can
Corfu,
hear my clearance when the time comes.
Departure, squawk 7657, runway 26 left in use. The Q&H is current at 1014 head Pascal's easy 8185.
Easy 8185, correct. Thank you, H1014 is correct. So report ready.
There should be space nearby.
Beaver 861,
Happy to help.
Spirit
It seems
821, taxi
quite busy, I
right,
can't
Quebec,
get a word in.
hold short of Papa.
Ground Quebec and on short of Papa, Beaver 861.
Spirit 861, apologies, it'll be Quebec, Juliet, hold short Papa.
Yes, you're in the right place.
Quebec Juliet and Ultra Papa, Beaver
A little
861.
further down.
Gatwick ground, Ryanair 123, stand 3, information X-ray, request IFR clearance to Dublin.
Happy to
Ryanair 123, get the ground, good evening, cleared Dublin, Northmore 1 X-ray departure, squawk 5232.
Hi, hello.
5332.
Pass
Cleared
down, correct.
to Dublin, Nova 1 X-ray departure, squawk 5332, Ryanair 123.
Ryanair 123, just confirm the squawk
On the
5232.
right.
Apologies, squawk 5232, Ryanair 123. Thank you.
Right, 123, correct, QNH 1014.
Welcome. TA window side. Let's pass the galley.
QNH 1014, Ryanair 123.
There should be space.
So I've already got the QNH 1014.
Easy 8185, request push start.
Almost. There should be space nearby.
Right, just managed to see where we are with the boarding. Almost
In.
there.
Stand 567, easy 8185.
Welcome aboard.
Easy 8185.
Right, APU
567, push the start through.
on the bus.
Push start approved, facing south, easy 8185.
You're all set. Welcome aboard.
Is that on high?
Further up. Hello.
We're going.
Leave that on auto.
Let's go 84, up to
You're good to go.
It's so in the outside you can see the
Let's go
turbines turning.
84, Papa Kilo, taxi hold Alpha 3, via Mike and Alpha November.
Welcome.
Let's release
Alpha 3 via Mike and Alpha November. We're
Ground.
going to Papa Kilo.
That was grateful.
ground vehicles.
Boarding has now been completed. You may now
Very
fasten
good.
your
Still
seatbelt.
sorry, Pascal.
Thank you for cooperation. Please monitor the tank gas. Det går bra att stanna fast i fältet. Tack för samarbetet.
Juliet 621, continue taxi hold Alpha 2 via Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Yes, that's correct.
Just gonna have a quick look at my checklist.
Welcome aboard.
Yep, flight directors need to
Welcome
be
aboard. Enjoy.
on.
Yes, on your left.
LNAV, VNAV activated.
All right, come on in.
trim was 4.772. So that's
Welcome
oops.
aboard. Enjoy. On the right.
Ground line at 739, requesting taxi.
There may be room further up.
Ryanair 739, taxi left on Quebec, left Juliet, hold short Papa.
Yes, keep going. That row is a bit further.
4.72.
Taxi left on Quebec, left on Juliet, and hold short Papa. Ryanair 739.
Hi, welcome.
Griffin 9-3 Echo, stand 1-1, push and start approved, face north on Wood.
There may be room further up.
Right.
This way.
Whizgo 845 kilo,
So
contact tower 124
let's get taxi chart open. Out of thoughts, it should automatically. Okay, there we go. So I'm parked here. I'm expecting to push back
Yes, keep going. That row is a bit further.
to the south. Actually, it could be north.
Squid 8621, if it's easier, you can taxi straight ahead onto Zulu, and then right to hold Alpha 3.
On the right.
Straight on Zulu, right
Yeah, so it's probably going to be north,
There should be space.
and it's like this person is going to Alpha 3, which is probably where I'll be.
Yes, straight ahead.
Oh yes, nice squawk. 5232.
Hi, hello.
Set that to transponder.
Hi, come on in. Yes, keep going.
Auto brake to rejected takeoff.
Push ahead on your right. Yes, that's correct. Please come in.
Emergency lights are armed. Ensure.
Please step inside.
Yep.
That works perfect.
Hydraulic pumps are on. MCP panel is set up.
Squid 8621, contact the tower 124230, goodbye.
FMS is set.
Two more rows. Yes. Yes, right side. Welcome.
I think boarding is complete. Oh no, it's not.
Welcome.
This is taking so much time.
Now been completed. You may now fasten your seatbelt. Thank you for cooperation. Please monitor the tank up.
Ryanair 739, you can continue taxi, hold Alpha 2 via Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Yeah, so we're going to push back to the south.
Continue taxi to Alpha 2 via Papa Alpha Sierra, Ryanair 739.
Ryanair 739, QNH 1014.
QNH 1014, Ryanair 739.
Easy 8185, request taxi.
Easy 8185, taxi initially hold Papa 1 via Lima and Papa.
Right, we've got some taxi clearance.
Taxi, holding point. Papa 1 via Lima and Papa, easy 8185. Over.
So push back. Let's see what's going on with passengers. 3 more passengers to go.
Griffin 9-3 Echo. Thank you. Taxi left, hold Mike 1. Ryanair 739, I contact the tower 124230, bye.
Contact tower 124.230, Ryanair 739. Bye bye, thank you.
Are we good to go? Nope. One more. Okay. with passengers onboarded. Some sort of warning.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Let's see. Door management. Close all doors.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Griffin 57 Mike, your frequency.
Backing brake sets. Gatwick ground, Ryanair 123, request push and start.
Ryanair 123, pushes out of through, face north.
Push and start approved, face north, Ryanair 123.
Griffin 93, echo, contact the tower 124230, goodbye.
So we're going to face north and then go to Alpha 3.
EG8185, you can continue taxi now all the way to Alpha 2 via Lima, Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Nose
Alpha
left
2
to
via
right.
Lima Papa and Alpha Sierra ECA185.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
QNH 1014. There we go.
Beacon on.
Griffin 579, Gatwick, you on frequency?
I think the flight plan is, oops, hold on. How do I get back to the flight plan? In order to save time, I'm just going to go on my browser. Initial altitude is 32,000 feet. Actually, this is not going to do anything. I forgot to turn off the packs. Oops. There we go.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
And EG8185, you can expect a short delay at the hold. Monitor the tower 124230. Right.
Short delay at the hold, contact tower 124230 ECA185.
Yep.
Right, engine 2 is on. Start engine 1.
Gatwick ground, cargo box 8201, Berlin Southwest Terminal Freighter, information to the quick eye above Frankfurt.
Cargolux 8201 Heavy, Gatwick ground, good evening. Cleared Frankfurt, Minfo 1 Mike departure, 7256.
Info 1 Mike departure, 7256.
So how do I confirm push and start?
Stand 135, CNOM 300, QNH 1014.
Station calling standby, Cargolux 8201, confirm QNH 1014.
Alright, I think I'm going to have to disable. Oops.
The other station calling, second?
CNOM 9 Julie Golf with Zulu, IFR to Schiphol, QNH 1014, stand 135.
November 9, Juliet Golf, Gatwick ground, good evening, cleared Amsterdam, Frame 1 Mike departure, runway 26 left, stalk 2160.
Right.
Clear ski ball, praying 1 Mike, squawking 21629 July Golf.
November 9, Julia Golf, all correct, QNH 1014. Apologies, I missed it. Say again your stand number.
Stand number 135, QNH 1014.
Gonna be tight. Alright, engines are on. Engines 1 and 2, oops, on the bus. Engine start switches set to continuous. APU off.
Ground, very good evening. Fueling 7825 with you on stand 12. Information Yankee, Airbus A320 requesting clearance to Barcelona, please.
Rolling 7825. Gatwick Ground, good evening. Clear Barcelona, Bogner 1 X-ray departure, runway 26 left, score 7610.
Repeater on.
Roger, cleared filed by the Bogner 1 X-ray departure, runway 26 left and squawking 7610, fueling 7825.
Running 7825, all correct, QNH 1014, report ready.
There we go. Flight plan.
Roger, 1014 and reporting ready. 7825.
Sure, that's changed. Gatwick ground, Ryanair 123 ready to taxi.
Ryanair 123, taxi, second left, hold mic 1.
Taxi second left, hold mic 1, Ryanair 123.
Ryanair 123, just confirm QNH 1014.
QNH 1014, Ryanair 123. Second left and hold on mic 1.
Griffin 57 Mike, you on frequency?
Yeah, so that's mic 1. Right.
Did I just hear Griffin 57 Mike?
Release parking brake.
I just didn't want you to get too far in your planning. There's an issue with your flight plan. The maximum level on your current route is flight level 245. So there's quite a long way to go on that. There is an alternative if you're interested in that.
Release parking brake.
Yeah, go on and we'll take the alternate flight plan for Griffin 57 Mike.
Yeah, Roger, let me type it out and I shall send it to you.
I need to adjust my controls.
Gatwick Ground, good evening. Fever 2 X-ray information Zulu type A320 Neo requesting IFR clearance to Frankfurt as filed.
Station calling, standby. Call you back in 2 minutes.
Gatwick ground, confirm second left for Ryanair 123 is taxiway Juliet.
So it's going to be left here, left again. So left again on the mic.
Left and left again, Ryanair 123, thank you.
Griffin 57 Mike. I'm going to send you a small reroute and amend. Just pop that in your flight plan and we'll see if it solves the problem.
Roger, no worries, Griffin 57 Mike.
And station calling, told to standby, say again.
Ground Fever 2 X-ray, good evening. Information Zulu type A320 Neo requesting IFR clearance to Frankfurt as filed.
Let's do a 2 X-ray. Gatwick ground, a small problem with your flight plan, stand by.
My mind is issuing alternative flight plans. Right, we're heading to mic 1.
Yes, we have a 2 X-ray. Can you just confirm your file for 26 left?
124.230 should be.
I am filed for 26 left, Fever 2 X-ray.
Yeah, Roger, it just looks like your SID isn't valid. Let me see why. I'll call you back.
Flaps.
Ryanair 123, contact the tower 124230, goodbye.
124230, thank you very much, Ryanair 123. So that's Mike 3. Gatwick ground, Ryanair 123, holding short of runway 26 left on Mike 1, ready to depart.
Ryanair 123, Gatwick Tower, hold Mike 1.
Holding Mike 1, Ryanair 123. Okay, looks like there's a plane coming into land. Let's set transponder to TARA. Departure chart. No, it's landed already. Okay. So now's a good time to do the departure briefing. Runway 26 left. November 1 X-ray departure. Flaps should have been set.
I didn't realize how I got this.
Let's double check the N1 limits. 152, trim a bit
Ryanair
further
123,
down.
behind us departing company 737 via Mike 1, line up runway 26 left, behind.
Behind departing company, line up runway 26 left, Ryanair 123.
Ryanair 739, 26 left, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff runway 26 left, Ryanair 739.
T45 Tango Whiskey, taxi second right Juliet, hold short Romeo.
Second right Juliet, hold short Tango. Or is he 45 Tango Whiskey?
T45 Tango Whiskey, negative, hold short Romeo.
Sorry about that, hold short Romeo, is he 45 Tango Whiskey?
Beacon as well.
185, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, easy 8185.
Over here, might as well do the flight control check. Full front, full back, full left.
Ryanair
full right.
123, 26 left, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, clear takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Ryanair 123, thank you.
Ryanair 739, monitor 122 destinate.
Monitor 122 destinate, Ryanair 739.
Bye bye. ET45 Tango Whiskey, contact ground 121.805.
Contact ground 121.805, 45 Tango Whiskey, bye.
Easy 185 via Alpha 1, line up from AT6 left.
Fly Alpha 1, line up 26 left, easy 8185.
V1, rotate.
Rotate. Oops.
Positive brake.
One gear up. A bit windy. Pilot activated.
ECK 185, 26 left, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, clear
Flaps
takeoff.
up.
26 left, clear for takeoff, ETA 185.
Ryanair 123, monitor 122.8.
Monitor 122.8, Ryanair 123. So when they say monitor, you're meant to wait for them to speak to you? .8. Oh, that's the Unicom frequency. Right, so we're basically on our own. So I set my altitude to 32,000 feet. Why is there a caution? Air conditioning off the set. I set this to 4,000. There we go. Right, for the November 1 X-ray departure, we're maintaining 4,000 feet. Maximum speed 250 knots. So that's the altitude constraint. I was hoping to take off earlier to have a good view of the UK in the daytime, but sunset works too. That was actually a very windy takeoff. Oops. That's not what I want. So to break off. Landing gear off. Lower display unit is off as well. And the ice can come on, at least temporarily. When we get to Novma in the next 6 miles, or in 1 minute, the climb will increase. Oh, where's my English going? The plane will automatically change its altitude. Let's look at that OFB one more time. If I can find it one more time. There we go. Okay, I think now I've figured this out. So it looks like with a tailwind. Actually, is it a tailwind? Nah, that's a headwind. Actually, yeah, it is a tailwind because it's pointed in the direction of the wind. At this point, I should probably say I'm no professional, so don't use my videos to learn. I wouldn't. Strictly for entertainment. So it points in where the wind is going to, so that's headwind. I did take some extra fuel, like an hour's worth, in case I struggle to land. Okay, we've gone past transition altitude, altimeter standard. Let's see if there's anyone at what you call it, Dublin. It doesn't look like it, not yet anyway. $10,000 feet. Seat belts to auto. Landing lights off, taxi lights off, runway turn off lights off, and just start switches off. Anti-ice can come off as well. Are you telling me I've already lost 1 ton worth of fuel already? That's strange. Interesting. So I guess I have to monitor the fuel to avoid any surprises, because I once did a long haul flight to Dubai from Heathrow and ran out of fuel as I was approaching Dubai. I had to crash land in Dubai. I haven't posted that one yet though. So we've got the Albin, the Ablin approach, I should say. Going very fast. I wonder what the climb speed is. Wow, not 0.8, it's usually 0.75-ish. But let's do it. I like a good challenge. Just over 80 miles from the top of descent. Let's just chase plane. Nope, that's not it. So many new icons these days. Right, as promised, I have switched to SayIntentions because the airport, Gatwick Airport, is unmanned. So in the next 1 minute, we shall begin our descent. Oh, why did he say direct to Meadog? Where's Meadog? There's no Meadog on this line. London Control Ryanair 123 would like to continue on filed flight plan.
Ryanair 123, continue on filed flight plan approved.
Continue on filed flight plan, Ryanair 123. So I've done the FS LTL injector. Hopefully that works. Ryanair 123 ready to descend.
Ryanair 123, descend via Ablin 4 Lima to 3000 into Dublin, QNH 1018.
Descending via Ablin 4 Lima, then for Dublin, QNH 1018, Ryanair 123. Trying to make some changes behind the scenes. It seems to be so quiet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and are beginning our approach to Dublin. Please return to your seats, stow your tables and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted.
1018.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I think that's another plane. Interesting. So why does it change this? I wonder what the best settings are. Let's go on 15. I'm just copying the settings online from my second screen. Stock removal time is 120. Resort path airline 2. Okay. So that's one thing sorted. Now the next one is to increase ATC. Right, I think now I can focus on flying the plane. We're approaching 2,000 feet. I think I was glad to 3,000 feet, if I'm not mistaken. Brian, let's do the descent checklist.
Descent, pressurization, checked. Set. Call.
Checked.
Auto brake. Set.
No, auto brake.
Landing data. Approach briefing.
Let's see, I haven't flown 737 in a while. Report from OFP, we're expecting, hold on, what's the latest?
Ryanair 123 to abort pizza.
Pizza. Glad Pizza, Ryanair 123.
Ryanair 123, contact Dublin approach on 119.555.
119.555, Ryanair 123. 9.555. There you go. Checklist. Descent checklist. Actually, 11 is yeah. Engine beats were on, so that's fine. Go to brake as required. Runway 28 left, if I'm not mistaken. London Control, can I have the ATIS for Dublin? Ryanair 123. About 2,000 feet, that was very fast descent. 19555. Okay, it wasn't London Control, was it? It's Dublin approach. Dublin approach, Ryan. 123, request ATIS.
Ryanair 123, cleared pizza transition. Expect the ILS runway 28 left approach into Dublin.
Cleared to transition. Expecting runway 28 left approach to Dublin, Ryanair 123.
Ryanair 123, I've got a shortcut for you. Maintain present heading vectors for the ILS runway 28 left approach.
Maintain present heading vectors to ILS 28 approach, Ryanair 123. Right, we are on heading 314. Signals can come on. Just that switch is set to continuous. Running turn off lights are on. Strobe lights were already on, logo lights can come on. Should have been on from departure. Let's go vertical speed. What's max F? So instead of going all the way around, I'm just going to go straight to roughly. Oops.
2,500 or 4,000.
28 left. So max out should be somewhere around there. Lap more. drag required.
Rebound 693, request IFR.
Ryanair 123, turn right, heading 340.
Turn right heading 340, Ryanair 123. Is that the real Ryanair 123? I'm curious, I'm just going to check online because I think Ryanair flight numbers are RYR rather than RYS. Yeah, it is, but it's not Ryanair with the Ryanair library. If that makes sense. It's Buzz Air, which is like a subsidiary airline, and then that's normal Ryanair 813. There's the airport there.
Ryanair 123, 14 miles from Lapmo. Turn left, heading 310, descend altitude 3,000 feet until established on the localizer Eliza. Cleared for the ILS, runway 28 left approach, QNH 1018.
Say again for Ryanair 123. Dublin approach. Say again for Ryanair 123, please.
Ryanair 123, 14 miles from Lapmo. Turn left, heading 310, descend altitude 3,000 feet until established on the localizer Eliza. Cleared for the ILS, runway 28 left approach, QNH 1018.
Turn left heading 310, descend to 3,000 feet, cleared for ILS approach, runway 28 left, QNH 1018, Ryanair 123. 123. Okay. Two, 7, 8. Let's slow down. Start doing max F.
Traffic, traffic. Descend, descend. Climb, climb now. Climb, climb now.
Right, so I have set that 111 decimal 35. 111.35. Let's get some drag going. Oops, it doesn't work.
Ryanair 123, contact Dublin Tower on 128.8.
128.8, Ryanair 123. One to 8.8. Dublin Tower, Ryanair 123, 4 miles from Magsev for ILS into runway 28 left. Let's get flaps. Flaps 1.
Ryanair 123, Dublin Tower, roger. Wind 290 at 14. Runway 28 left. Continue approach.
Runway 28 left, continue approach, Ryanair 123. Landing gear down. .35 should be working.
Ryanair 123, wind 290 at 14. Runway 28 left. Clear to land.
Clear to land, Ryanair 123. Right, could have planned this better.
2500.
But I did read the charts before starting the flight, and I know I meant to aim for taxiway Sierra 5, which I will attempt to look at. Right. Let's try to save this. Outer marker.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
Approaching runway 28 left.
So Sierra 5 is a high-speed exit. So that's 05. Where the real Ryanair has exited. Manual braking.
79 request stage take to Delta, bye-bye.
Ryanair 123, exit at Sierra 4 if able. Contact ground on 130.790.
130.790, Ryanair 123.
Turning 336 altitude. Welcome to Dublin. Contact ground on 1.
Dublin ground, Ryanair 123 on Sierra 5, clear of runway 28 left.
Tower on 128.8, Ryanair 2563.
Ryanair 2563, can you repeat that?
Ryanair 123, clear of runway 28 left. So that was a short 53-minute flight.
Speedbird, 2 Papa Tango, push and start approved. Face south.
Parking brake set until I get further instructions.
411 Sierra, not clear what you said. Say again.
Sierra dock and descend. 411 Sierra caution and
Lufthansa 983, contact tower on 128.8.
Alright, 701, gate 11.
9083.
411 Sierra, contact tower on 128.8.
Ground Cessna number 52569, ready to taxi to runway 28 right.
Via Sierra 5, Sierra, okay. Release parking brake.
411 Sierra, contact tower on 128.8 safe flight.
Thank you, goodbye. Tower is 128.8, Ryanair 2563.
Sierra Whiskey 2.
Ready for taxi. That I requested push and engine start.
Mike 1, link 4.
1 Sierra, push and start approved. Face southwest.
Link 5, link 6, okay. That's where Ryanair plans, Ryanair planes park actually, so that's good. Squawk code was changed to 5366. Oops.
Engine start approved. American 209er, contact tower on 128.8.
Tower on 128.8, American 209 Heavy.
Dublin ground, Ryanair ATC Juliet Romeo. Request pushback and engine
Let's do
start.
something about the sizing.
108 left gate. Dublin ground, request pushback and engine start. Ryanair ATC Juliet Romeo.
Ryanair 86 Zulu Romeo, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved. Stage northwest, Ryanair A6 Zulu Romeo.
Right, looking for Whiskey 2.
French Coast, 8 Sierra November.
Takeoff cleared up.
Can you repeat that? Shamrock 40 X-ray, can you repeat that?
Taxi lights on.
24 flight from Shamrock 40 Express. Ryanair 1 Bravo Foxtrot contact tower on 128.8.
Engine start switches off.
Switching to
How do I
tower,
adjust
Ryanair
that?
1 Bravo Foxtrot.
There we go.
HL10 Sierra Alpha. Say again.
So we're heading to Whiskey 2.
Data 411 Sierra, can you repeat that?
Gate 406 left.
Data 411 Sierra, say again please. Ryanair 2563, contact tower on 128.8.
Tower 128.8, Ryanair 2563.
Probably not the best time to do this.
Ryanair 38 Kilo Uniform ready at gate 108 right.
Ryanair 38 Kilo Uniform, push and start approved. Face east.
Ryanair 38 Kilo Uniform request taxi to runway 28 right. Ryanair 38 Kilo Uniform request taxi.
Whiskey 2 to cross runway 34.
Via Whiskey 3, hold short of runway 34, then Papa 1, link 5, Foxtrot, out of link 6, Charlie link 7, Kilo November 1.
Runway 28 right taxi via Whiskey 3, hold short of runway 34, then Papa 1, link 5, Foxtrot, outer link 6, Charlie link 7, Kilo November 1, Echo India, Papa Hotel Victor.
On the line of 790, request taxi to runway 28 right. To runway 28 right via apron 4, link 4 at inner, link 5, Foxtrot inner, link 6, Delta,
The controls are so sensitive.
Charlie, link 7, Kilo November 1, to on the line of 790. Seems to be human, so thank you. UPS 5 Tango Echo. UPS 5 Tango Echo request NDEC 1 Alpha departure. UPS 5 Tango Echo request NDEC 1 Alpha departure.
UPS 5 Tango Echo, say again. Echo India Papa Hotel Victor, give way to the company citation.
Approaching runway 34.
A Dublin ground, Ryanair 123 request permission to cross runway 34.
Ryanair 123, cross runway 34, then continue taxi via Mike 1, link 4, F inner, link 5, F inner, link 6, Delta Sierra.
Continue taxi via Mike 1, link 4, Foxtrot inner, link 5, Foxtrot inner, link 6, Delta Sierra. Surely there's a better chart.
For November Mike, request taxi. Taxi link 5, Foxtrot inner, link 6, Delta Sierra, Charlie link 7, Kilo November 1, Ryanair 5 for November Mike.
Charles 40 X-ray, flat close. Flat terminated, Shamrock 40 X-ray. Flight plan terminated, 40, Shamrock 40 X-ray.
Link 4.
Flight plan terminated, 40 X-ray.
Delta
3, pushback and start approved. Face southeast.
Delta ground, Delta 3 heavy, ready for taxi. Taxi
So this is F Alpha.
10 right, via link 3, apron 4, link 2, Alpha, hold short of runway 34, then Sierra, Sierra 6, Delta 3 heavy.
Approaching runway 34.
Terminal 1, gate 11, that's 111. Left. Delta Sierra, okay. Let's unpin that one. Let's unpin this one as well.
Echo India Alpha Victor Lima. Contact tower on 128.8.
Tower, India Alpha Victor Lima. Runway 34, vacated. We are continue taxi, Sierra Sierra 6. Sierra short of runway 10 right.
There's equal to okay, so this is my turn. Delta Sierra. That's very close. APU bleed off. APU generators on the bus. we go. Park and brake sets. Welcome to Dublin. Set chokes. Request the boarding thanks to GSX.
The boarding requested.
Oops, it looks like I've got the wrong gates. Anti-collision lights off. Right, that wasn't bad.
411 Sierra, contact tower on 128.8 for
I do wish there was full VATSIM. Ground power unit. Right, thank you for joining me on yet again another flight.
Passengers bus is coming.
Hope to see you on the next one. Welcome to Dublin.
Ryanair 505 to go.
Passengers deboarding starting.